All right. My bad. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about. Fuck you. Sorry, let's not talk about fucking you. Let's get into today's trade. Okay. So, going into the day, first thing I check, always, check the 4 hour. Are we bearish? Are we bullish? Before market open, we were very bullish. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, very, 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 very bullish. Okay. Okay. On the hourly, were we bullish or were we bearish before market open? As you can see, bullish. Okay. Asian session was a nothing burger, but whatever. So we're gonna be looking for either a draw on liquidity to be swept, such as hourly lows, Asian session low, London session low, or we're going to be looking for a 5-minute sweep of lows and a most likely like a 5-minute sweep of lows and some sort of entry towards that if we get that. And today we swept lows pre-market right here. Okay. Got the confirmation right out. 5-minute inverse. Or sorry, not 5-minute break of structure. Okay, because we had broke structure back to the downside right here. 5-minute break of structure. I put in the trade. 1.51 to 1. Filling this hourly fair value gap here. Very small, but there really wasn't much of a drawn liquidity for me to go for because we had this BPA. And I wasn't going to go for like this entire BPA because I didn't think we were going to get all the way up there. This is a very big move. Most likely caused by some sort of news or something like that, right? Just getting towards that BPA to have that flush movement is what we're looking for. So, get the 5-minute break of structure to the downside, pre-market, 5-minute break of structure right to the upside, put in the trade right here. 1.51 to 1. It took about 2.5 hours, or 2 hours, just about 2 hours for it to hit full TP. Technically, I could have put it on here, although we didn't sweep 5-minute liquidity. We did make a SMT here, which I could use. I just haven't tested SMT, so I didn't want to. Okay, we had this SMT, big movement up, although there wasn't any break of structure nor fair value gaps here. So I would have marked on specifically the SMT going lower than the SMT, most likely to where the SMT was made. And going to there, so like a 1.88 to 1 to a like a 1.9 to 1, something like this. And this would have hit pretty quickly, quicker than this. Of course, we could have went to this as well, 3.79 to 1. But am I going to do that? No. We have the closest draw on liquidity here, and this was the draws on liquidity were ES on ES were better because we actually had like highs here that we could target, such as this one right here, this one. We had these ones, but they were already swept out pre-market or just about to be, just not enough for a 1-to-1. So like these highs right here are very nice, just low resistance liquidity, higher time frame, so most likely we'd smash through those. Also, as well as going into this BPA on NASDAQ, most likely still flush movement with everything, just everything lined up pretty nicely. That's why I took the trade though, and that's most likely, or that's the reason that my edge works here, is because of all of those factors. But we go into tomorrow with the same mindset. We go into tomorrow with the same mindset, not looking to win, not looking to lose, just looking to execute the same exact way. Plain and simple. If I get an execution, cool. If I don't, oh well. But that's about it for me. I'm going to talk to you guys when I can next time I do a trade. So, I'm going to see y'all. Deuces.